Have you ever wondered what it would be like to encounter some of the deadliest creatures that once roamed our planet? Picture this, a world where massive sharks, larger than any living predator today, dominated the oceans, where gigantic snakes slithered through prehistoric jungles, and where fierce saber-toothed cats stalked their prey with lethal precision. These are the creatures that we're diving into today. Beasts so terrifyingly powerful that, thankfully, they no longer exist. So why did these fearsome beasts disappear? Was it climate change, a meteor strike, or perhaps even early humans? And just how dangerous were they in their prime? Buckle up, because we're about to embark on a thrilling journey through time to uncover jaw-dropping facts about these now extinct animals. You won't want to miss this wild ride through nature's history books. Let's kick things off with one of the most terrifying predators that ever existed, the Megalodon. This massive shark wasn't just any ordinary fish in the sea. It was an apex predator that ruled the oceans around 23 to 3.6 million years ago, during the Cenozoic era. Imagine a shark the size of a school bus with a mouth so large it could swallow 2 humans side by side. The Megalodon could grow up to 60 feet in length, making it the largest shark and one of the largest fish to have ever existed. But what made the Megalodon so deadly? For starters, its teeth were about 7 inches long, serrated and designed to slice through flesh and bone with ease. The name Megalodon literally means big tooth. And these teeth are the only solid evidence we have of this giant predator. Its bite force is estimated to have been 10 times stronger than that of a great white shark, which made short work of its prey, including large marine mammals like whales. So what led to the extinction of this oceanic giant? Scientists believe that a combination of factors contributed to the Megalodon's downfall. Around 2.6 million years ago, significant climate changes cooled the oceans, affecting its food supply. Additionally, the rise of competitors, such as the early ancestors of today's great white sharks, might have played a role. The Megalodon, with its massive size and greater energy requirements, may have struggled to survive as its food sources dwindled. But even though it's extinct, the Megalodon continues to captivate our imaginations. Its legacy lives on in the fossilized teeth around the world, sparking both scientific interest and popular fascination. Some even speculate that the Megalodon might still exist, lurking in the unexplored depths of our oceans, though there's no scientific evidence that directly supports this. Next time you see a tooth as big as your hand, remember, it once belonged to a creature that was the undisputed ruler of our oceans. Next up, let's slither into the past and meet the Titanoboa, the largest snake that ever existed. Living around 60 million years ago, just after the dinosaurs went extinct, Titanoboa was a true giant, growing up to 42 feet long and weighing over 2,500 pounds. To put that into perspective, it was longer than a school bus and heavier than a small car. This massive serpent was the top predator in its ecosystem, ruling the tropical rainforests of what is now modern-day Colombia. What made Titanoboa so deadly? Unlike many of today's snakes that rely on venom, Titanoboa was a constrictor, meaning it would wrap its powerful body around its prey and squeeze it until it could no longer breathe. With its enormous size, Titanoboa could take down prey as large as crocodiles and giant turtles with relative ease. Its environment was hot and humid, which allowed cold-blooded reptiles like Titanoboa to grow to enormous sizes. The snake's habitat was a lush, swampy jungle full of large prey and free from the kinds of predators that might have threatened its dominance. So why did this colossal serpent disappear? The extinction of Titanoboa is believed to be linked to climate change. As the Earth's climate began to cool, the swamps and rainforests where Titanoboa thrived started to shrink, leading to a decrease in suitable habitat. Additionally, the cooling climate may have affected Titanoboa's ability to regulate its body temperature, making it harder for the snake to survive. Over time, as the environment continued to change, Titanoboa and other giant reptiles gradually faded into extinction. Even though it's been millions of years since Titanoboa slithered through the swamps, this snake continues to capture our imagination. Fossils of Titanoboa were first discovered in a Colombian coal mine in 2009. And since then, scientists have been piecing together what life might have been like for this giant serpent. Titanoboa has even slithered its way into popular culture, inspiring documentaries, movies, and even a few nightmares. So, while we can be thankful that we don't have to share the world with such a monstrous snake today, Titanoboa's legacy as the largest snake that ever lived will undoubtedly endure. Now let's take a trip back to the Ice Age and meet one of the most iconic prehistoric predators, the Smilodon, better known as the saber-toothed tiger. This formidable cat lived between 2.5 million to 10,000 years ago, and was one of the top predators of its time. Unlike modern big cats, the Smilodon wasn't built for speed, but rather for power. With a stocky muscular build and weighing up to 620 pounds, this predator was more like a heavyweight wrestler than a sprinter. The most distinctive feature of the Smilodon was, of course, its elongated canine teeth, which could grow up to 7 inches long. These saber-like teeth were not just for show, they were deadly weapons. The Smilodon used these fangs to deliver precise, powerful bites to the throats or bellies of its prey, severing vital arteries and organs in a matter of seconds. Despite their fearsome appearance, these teeth were surprisingly fragile, and could break easily if used to bite through bone, so the Smilodon had to be very strategic in its attacks. But what did the Smilodon hunt? Its prey likely included large herbivores like bison, horses, and even young mammoths. The Smilodon's powerful forelimbs and retractable claws helped it to wrestle down these massive animals before delivering a fatal bite. It's believed that Smilodons hunted in packs, using teamwork to take down larger prey. This social hunting strategy, combined with their powerful build and deadly teeth, made Smilodons incredibly efficient predators. So, what caused the extinction of such a powerful animal? The Smilodon's downfall is thought to be linked to the end of the Ice Age, around 10,000 years ago. As the climate warmed, many of the large herbivores that the Smilodon preyed upon began to disappear, either going extinct themselves or migrating to new areas. With their primary food sources dwindling, the Smilodon populations began to decline. Additionally, the arrival of early humans, who are also skilled hunters, might have contributed to the pressure on Smilodon populations. Eventually, these combined factors led to the extinction of the saber-toothed tiger. Though the Smilodon's long gone, its legacy lives on. Fossils of this incredible predator have been found in Los Angeles, preserving an extraordinary record of the life and death of these ancient animals. The Smilodon has also become a symbol of prehistoric power and mystery, featured in countless books, movies, and even as a popular mascot for sports teams. The image of the saber-toothed tiger continues to capture our imaginations, reminding us of a time when these mighty predators roamed our Earth. And as an honorable mention, we want to talk about the Thylacine, also known as the Tasmanian Tiger. It may not be the deadliest creature, but it's the most recent extinction on this list. The Thylacine was a carnivorous marsupial that once roamed across Australia, New Guinea, and Tasmania. It looked like a strange blend between a dog and a tiger, with its canine-like body, stiff tail, and distinctive tiger-like stripes on its back. However, despite its appearance, the Thylacine wasn't closely related to either tigers or dogs. Instead, it was a unique species all on its own, and the largest known carnivorous marsupial of modern times. The Thylacine was a nocturnal hunter, using its keen sense of sight and smell to track down prey like small mammals and birds. It was a solitary creature, often hunting alone rather than in packs. Despite being the apex predator of its habitat, the Thylacine was a relatively shy and elusive animal, rarely seen by humans. But when European settlers arrived in Australia and Tasmania, the Thylacine's fate took a turn. The Thylacine was blamed for attacking livestock, particularly sheep, which led to the widespread hunting and bounties being placed on this animal's head. These actions, combined with habitat destruction and the introduction of non-native species like dogs, significantly reduced the Thylacine population. By the early 20th century, the Thylacine was on the brink of extinction, with the last known wild individual being shot in 1930. The final blow came when the last captive Thylacine, named Benjamin, died in the Hobart Zoo in 1936. What makes the story of the Thylacine particularly tragic is that it was driven to extinction by human actions. The legacy of the Tasmanian tiger serves as a stark reminder of the importance of wildlife conservation and the irreversible impact of human activity on the natural world. We've journeyed through time and uncovered the fascinating stories of some of the deadliest animals that once roamed the Earth. From the gigantic Megalodon to the elusive Thylacine, each of these creatures was a formidable predator in its time, and their legacies continue to captivate our imaginations. But their stories also serve as a powerful reminder of the delicate balance of nature and how quickly it can be disrupted. The extinction of these animals wasn't just the end of their species, it was a significant shift in the ecosystems they once dominated. Whether driven by climate change, competition, or human activity, their disappearance has left a lasting impact on our planet's history. As we reflect on these incredible creatures, it's important to remember the role we play in the preservation of today's wildlife. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of extinct predators, don't forget to hit that like button, share the video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more fascinating content about our natural world. And let me know in the comments what extinct animal you'd like to see brought back to life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.